Hello, this is Christine Maul, and I am an assistant professor in the Communicative Disorders and Deaf Studies Department. It was my sincere pleasure to be included in this initial group of instructors involved in the President's Tablet Initiative. I decided to select a graduate seminar I teach in Graduate Studies and Research to convert to a tablet class. This is typically a small class of no more than 15 students. Using tablet technology, I should be able to achieve a goal I have been thinking about for a while, that of flipping my classroom so that content is delivered through means other than traditional classroom lecture, and valuable classroom time is spent exploring topics in more depth and engaging in hands-on activities. Before class, then, students will access voice-over PowerPoint presentations and complete preparatory assignments. I like that term much better than homework. During class, I will conduct a brief check for understanding. Again, I like that term much better than quiz. After the check for understanding, the students will complete in-class activities designed to help them develop a deeper understanding of the material covered. There are just a few necessary apps that I anticipate using for this class, although I am sure I will discover others as I go along. I decided to utilize the same app to deliver this artifact as the one I am going to be using for the class. Note that I am voicing over a presentation, something that is remarkably easy to do through an app called Explain Everything. It is my intention to use this app to put together brief PowerPoint presentations with voiceovers that students can access outside of the classroom. I can make these presentations accessible to students by loading them onto YouTube and a Facebook page, giving them their choice of their means of access. During class, I will conduct a quick check for understanding given at the beginning of each class for which one of these PowerPoint presentations has been assigned. I will use an app called Nearpod for this. So the voice-over PowerPoint presentations will be used to deliver content to the students and to explain the preparatory assignments they must complete prior to class. The app Nearpod will be utilized to check for understanding at the beginning of the class sessions. There will be 5 questions relative to the information delivered via the voice-over PowerPoints. Grading and feedback will be instant using Nearpod, and we will discuss questions that may have been missed by a significant number of students in class. This way, I can zero in on those concepts the students may need some help with and not waste classroom time going over material they have easily mastered. Then, after the check for understanding, the students will participate in hands-on learning experiences to lead them to a better understanding of what research is and how it is conducted. The entire class will be built around their major writing assignment, putting together a research proposal for an experimental study investigating the effectiveness of a specific treatment method for a specific communicative disorder. Classroom activities, then, will be designed to explore topics in more depth, to discuss the completion of their preparatory assignments, and, when the time comes, to peer review each other's writing. To give you an idea of what I have in mind for the entire semester, I have put together my first voice-over PowerPoint presentation, one on formulating research questions. You can access my PowerPoint presentation by pausing this presentation and going to the link provided in the box.com folder. Note, while you listen to the PowerPoint presentation, that there are preparatory activities described, and I also give the students some idea of what in-class activities they are going to be doing. You can come back to this presentation to see how you do on the sample questions to check for understanding of the material presented in the PowerPoint presentations that are provided on the next slide. With the Nearpod app, I will conduct a check for understanding regarding this PowerPoint presentation at the beginning of class. If you were able to last all the way through the 11-minute PowerPoint presentation, see how you do with these questions. After I check for understanding, I will then serve as a guide on the side instead of a sage on the stage while we complete the in-class activities mentioned in the PowerPoint. So that is my plan. The easy-to-use apps for voice-over PowerPoints and quick checks for understanding will free up considerable class time for discussion, for hands-on activities, and for students to give feedback to other students regarding their writing skills. I am very much looking forward to a meaningful, interactive, much enhanced learning experience, both for my students and for myself. There may be some bumps in the road, but I am looking forward to the journey.